You probably think you would never join a cult. Most people do, and that is exactly what makes you vulnerable. Because here is the thing, the people sitting in the cult meetings right now, they are not stupid. Many of them are doctors, lawyers, teachers, and engineers. People who scored high on IQ tests and got good grades and prided themselves on thinking critically. So the real question is not why do dumb people fall for cults? The real question is what do cults know about the human mind that most of us don't know? Stay with me because the answer is going to change how you see persuasion, belonging, and identity forever. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your brain has a weakness. It is not a flaw in your intelligence, it is actually a feature, one that evolved to help you survive. It is your need to belong. Humans, at their core, are tribal creatures, and for hundreds of thousands of years, being rejected from your group was a death sentence. So your brain developed a deep, almost primal hunger for acceptance, purpose, and community. Cult recruiters know this, and they don't target people at their best. They target people at their most human, going through a breakup, starting over in a new city, grieving a loss, questioning their purpose. Moments when that hunger for connection is loudest. But here is what is really disturbing. They don't walk up to you and say, "Hey, join our cult." Instead, they walk up and say, "Hey, you seem really interesting. Can I buy you a coffee?" Tactic number one, love bombing. The first weapon in a cult recruiter's arsenal is something psychologists call love bombing. From the moment you make contact, you are flooded with warmth, attention, and validation. Everyone is thrilled to meet you. Everyone is so interested in your story. You feel seen in a way you maybe have not felt in years. What is happening neurologically? Your brain is releasing oxytocin and dopamine, the same chemicals triggered by falling in love. And just like falling in love, your critical thinking starts to take a back seat. This is by design. They are not being kind because they are sincere to you. They are being kind because they are building an emotional debt. And later, when the demands start, leaving will feel abandoning people who love you. Tactic number two, thought terminating cliches. Once you are inside the community, something subtle starts happening to your language. Cult leaders introduce what psychologist Robert Lifton called thought terminating cliches. Simple, repeated phrases designed to shut down critical thinking the moment doubt arises. Things like, "Don't trust your feelings, they will lead you astray." Or, "This kind of thinking is exactly why people suffer and fail." Every time your brain tries to question something, there is a preloaded phrase waiting to derail it. And over time, you stop thinking. Not because you are weak, but because the language itself has been rewired to make doubt feel like a personal failure. Tactic number three, incremental commitment. Here is the one that gets even the most rational people. Girls don't ask for everything at once. They ask for a little, then a little more, then a little more. This exploits a well documented psychological principle called the foot in the door effect, combined with cognitive dissonance. Every small commitment you make, attending a meeting, donating a small amount of money, skipping a family event just once, reshapes how you see yourself. I am the kind of person who does this. And once your identity is tied to the group, leaving does not just mean leaving a community. It means destroying a version of yourself. That is an incredibly heavy psychological cost. And most people unconsciously choose to stay rather than face it. Tactic number 4, isolation and us versus them. The final stage is the most dangerous and the most recognizable in hindsight. Slowly, our outside relationships are framed as toxic, unsportive, or spiritually dangerous. Family members who raise concerns are painted as threats. Old friendships fade because attending group events always takes priority. And as your worlds get smaller, your dependence on the group gets bigger. This is not an accident. Social psychologists call it dependency induction, systematically eliminating every alternative source of support until the group becomes your entire world. And by this point, the person trapped inside is not naive. They are not gullible, they are isolated. And isolation breaks down even the strongest minds. So, what does all of this tell us? It tells us that cult recruitment is not about exploiting stupidity, it is about exploiting humanity. The need to belong, the need to feel seen, the discomfort of uncertainty. These are not weaknesses, they are the things that make us human. But understanding them, that is protection. Because manipulation, whether it comes from a cult, a controlling relationship, or a toxic workplace, always follows the same playbook. Love bomb first, rewire language second, lock in identity third, eliminate alternatives fourth. And once you can see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Now, before you go, I want to ask you something. Think about the relationships and communities in your life right now. Do any of them use phrases that shut down your doubt? Do any of them make you feel like you would lose yourself if left? Drop your answers in the comments. Not to expose anyone, but conversation matters. Your perspective might help someone watching this who really needs to hear it. And if this video made you think, if it shifted something, then you will probably want to stick around. Because this channel goes deep into the hidden psychology behind the things people do and the ways they are influenced. Like and subscribe.